adu aikoi se discursive over haidana khoi political science philosophy sinaiba aikoi se mari yena ba yadabu khunai mo tam olei ba sini bang kiningai ois haidi different things dialogue amada lotion manataba hanarak pagi phibam lapse. So I personally feel very fearful, I am tina ki ba hojik se kai gino hai tadi aikoi gi ideas things circulate torok da aikoi personal threat mayam aikoi lei bagi phibam la e siga societal structures that aikoi operate to ba hai ba it's not easy adana aikoi elections transparent when see hai ba se kai kai diam phai ba ado Mizoram ki case kitang khenari ba Mizoram post conflict society hai ba gi ming thola ma de am kan chat khre moi gi narrative se ado aikoi gi adu gi hoda 1986 matung dadi 87 gi moi gi kaino do Mizo Accord constitution da accommodate tawra matung dadi makhoi gi punsi khongse si aikoi gar khenari hai tai aina miyam da thangjaning ba se ai thodong hidon kai su khangjaba na che de tawbodabu I also have the anxiety that you have because we belong to the same community, same stock of people. Nata. Thank you, Youth Collective Manipur. Amasung moderator, Amasung senior citizen, senior scholar, Dr. R. Kenimai, Pauzil Chawba, and Grace Jajo, and audience. Ngasiki discussion si ayamaruai. Akoi ki Manipur ki khonaida huji confront toriba problems sing ki manungda electoral practices sida akoi ki lairiba disgruntlement adu address toning bagini. Ado aidi ngasai Youth Collective Manipur na hangbiriba question asi haibadi in general the perspective se kai no haitadi we are trying to redefine and trying to also understand how to have a better electoral process haibaneba aina masida political sciences student na moina yengzining basi mafam manihum yeni khuda moina hairaba 1796 da yam ngalinga da 1796 da yam ngalinga da George Washington haibirami political parties have played a bad role because they have recruited unprincipled men in politics. So, I know my attention drawn on the political parties in the nature of their work, their rise and fall. I know can see Manipur Ladiba political party situations young everybody. I go in a political party, among the young number classical dimensions, may do Mangpagi Mamim Chongtai. So party ultimately becomes insignificant because of the reason that there is a lot of, to and fro kind of a thing from people from all kinds of background. Adana sigi party gi lariba trend nasisu YCM ki discourse yawhum to YCM is not only to talk about, I guess, how to vote and vote without taking money. Haiba to koktana di aduman dieba. Aina sumyeng zabada. Handak matam khara ni sida ikoina thamani ahum sida maming lairaba lairabi nupa sing tholaktana Manipur electoral politics yaweba adu aina makhoi da hangni ba question di makhoi gi narrative da political argumentation di yawdi hena laweba iti mayam khangbirang nei mingdi panjaroi just to make it more democratic karigino haiba matam da they rather use abusive political languages to criticize the opponents. But that is not the end of the story. Substantial policy level, the political principles level, the critic torok tieba. Aduga political party, a choba sing the political parties in ticket loud hopodu, Nairamba manba. Adugi numidang to the Adugi numtil to the Makoi political positions, downer Pusakolu, however. Heisening badi, Sigma breed mayam totally but breed sing sibu are they coming up with any newness in their politics. This question cannot be escaped. As a youth, collective youth Manipur, I see important for so many Manipuri Kunaigi, youth sing Suk Tawaya on Manipur Kunaizik and the Bayadi Hina Larkly was same as Araba Condeli, Nati, Tobobo, substantial over Kolamusangi Maram, the totally missing Sigi, my political parameters, my argumentations, we expect them to provide a critique to the existing policies in the parties. Adu ko engaged owning adugi avenue to the makoi singri tholak. I'm hinting to one of the very important and very, very famous lady around us. Ata the political alternative amagi deprivation later bakunaya mani in a losing equis. Heisening body Manipuri kunaya sida, Jingbu egera tambu egera totally ba political actors mayam electoral fray da changa iba mayam sina makhoi na Manipuri khunai sigi ano vision na pi ba ngamba constitutional parameters tegi ora basu aduga beyond the constitution or the karamba narrative ama thoki haibasi thokta base yam laibak thibani hello jani adana aina khanbada akhoi na ngasi taw bablu su hin to biramba CSO zamasung electoral politics masi aina mamang gi kharang chahi tha ani hung mamang su yam akhoi gi GM khano da akhoi gi sanjan thongi guest house to ba discussion am jai kan haijai ai maduru su lakse gi aina khanjabada US da for example US da 38% voters sing se party affiliation yaudna vote thade ho 2019 report am Madam Karigino have got a party sings elite dominations, Yampin Henzel by Tare. Adana, YCM discourse, the YCM the put whatever narrative as it Manipuri political parties who controls them have a question, the idea raised over Matota, Natragadi, public sinana, Aduki political process, Yawudam, Makoigi representation, Mapumpana Pangbangam going to have there. It is very unlikely. Jing the Su Samaniko, Jing the Su election the lay piece, you can know. I just heard that some, I quite like them in a Pamima, Ching the Huzi ISO and they retired or Pole Pamale. Ado Magi so any can be a scale, but you are news over them Yauki Male. Hygienic Ibadi criminal case, the Chenaba, Aduguma Muoka, I quite party in a boat, a quite party in election game and ticket P, Hibati justified or Bagi viral official statements, ma'am, to Uri Sinab. Unfortunately, India electoral system, Asida, high electoral criminal background like whatever accusations like missing the election weapon the nabagi adu electoral reformation did the whole day adana manaborga makhogi space chapchana dum phangani they will be winning the elections they will become the government and they will rule over you asigi matang in political science akhogi Rousseau and a scholar am le mana haibirami representative liberal representative form of democracy am dangerous way because the individual wills ma'am freedom ma'am mang in the name of representation they mediate your politics. I don't know how globally, youths, we are fed up with political parties. And the political parties and the truth go mediate, they mediate and they redefine in the way which fits them, not the people. I don't know, youth collective Manipurgi, Atukumba, Yamna, Tamba, seasoned activists, many do Monopansi, I am, but a person is like I know the discussions Facebook the so the life is I'm young Ramgani. I don't know why you bring a sagi. I know Matam, I know see honest when I confess to me. I samak Matam Karasida, a public platform, the Wayang Duga, but I think we are trying to re-strategize our own form of interventions. And I think these kind of platforms are very important for the reason that I get a chance to speak my mind. I don't know. I know Kanzabada, I yumde ying seba. I senior scholar, I like a kako zege, I can in my yum the sweat, ying seba. I think we are failing. We are failing even to convince our own family members because they all seem to be trapping in what we are criticizing. Masiam dang yum them the ying biob. I am convinced of them. I think I failed to convince my own family members, excluding my wife. I don't know, Sigi trends in every thing. I don't know, Masiri Aquina, Yamna public domain, that the Aquina politically correct with a statement, my am Piragasu. I could real life that the Sigi confrontation, see. I gi imungi Tonganda, Numina Rapada, Maitikpa, Aduga, I gi imungi missing na, Jacksana, but Chatpa, Aduga Pashapore and no Halakpa, Sigiwari is equivalent and Kanbada. Adubo, Nasi, you, YCM, the Obiri Bamus, Aigumba, Mishaxing na, high malpractices, see, Karamina thing, do you know, Senior? Madu Tingnabagi, Karama mechanism lay, Karamba language like if I come, but I lay tea in lower. Karigino, Maramamale, Karigino, access to powers there. Access to powers there. Fanganabagi, different ways and means to the I own family members, ma'am, Sigi dynamics, the Yaw given. Hygienic body, I couldn't political hariba, I couldn't power hariba concept, I see Nainari institution as a Masida access fangis. I am an Akugumba missing she oitre. Some certain layered people have access to this power, because of which the common people continue to suffer. I think our understanding of politics has to begin with this. Coming back to the other point, CSOs. CSO mayamgi official position TV the kay ngang bakoy tajay ado ay na latest position da ai CSO the politics yaugadabani haiba dumakte hairoi adubu aina wakang amakak ti mayam puthok saningi aina toina haijabani aigi inkholda mana masing thage hairabadi nung mathakta thaba yaroi aigi inkholdo le hau chelhan batai haibasini. That's my metaphorical conception about understanding electoral politics. Aikoi Manipur si drugs na masing yamlaba sienda pasha yaw low na masing yamlaba aduga mihan mipun tawdana hena thawa yaw khunai on khrabadi aikoi Manipur porakadu revolution change kari no sini. That is my fundamental question. Aduna, because we are going to play on the same ground and we need the ground to be better to play the game called politics and change. Sigi ideas dena ina kanna aina hujik CSO singa so aina aigi theoretical perspective on then naga masagi aikhoigi collective organization CSO haraga akhoigi akhoina khangiba achobadu khatanate CSO saibadi YCM itself is a platform, where civil societies can come together and work. Adumoinamak aikhoina khangbigadaba amusulei khangminagadaba amusulei aina khitang nainajabada Geneva Conventions ki karigi kharasu aina sum thengnajaba matamda Manipur se armed conflict ama lei haibasidi UN ki piriba rules mayamdadi aikhoi ji chumme haba. UN piriba rules and regulations mayam se sige Geneva Conventions ki protocols sing si jengadi Manipur da armed conflict ama lei haibase organized ba armed movement lei haibase Bharat ki Home Minister ne chahi ki puthokpa unlawful organizations ki maming phongbada yauriba language amasung sizinariba legal parameters yengadi there is a conflict. Aduna conflict ki narrative label lamam the electoral politics yaw hairu bada yawning the mi kharasu dum lei dori male khoi tawba en khajaba. Aduna Sisu Kangdavadi Yaduma the YCM 9 YCM is doing a very good work, but at the same time we need to understand that there is a limitation. I think that is a very good way to understand our own society. Our own society dynamics is Kangbagi Achoba Maramani Hanakanjani. I know Tenjanapada I Todona Yamkana Haizaniality, Akogi Yam respected of a senior scholar, Yaubi Ribani, Akoibu, Akogi Pagum Bachahini, Amrumda, Ikonas Yam look up Tozaba. Aduga Mahaki interventions or Kunadum Yam follow Tose. Adu I quiz a discursive of a high than a political science philosophy Sinaiba. I quiz a Mariana Yadu Kuna, Motam Ole, but Sinivan Kining I always had the different things there. Different things dialogue on the lotion Manatava, Hanara Pagi Pibum Lapase. So I personally feel very fearful, I am in a key about Hidadi. I could get ideas in the circulator, I could personal threat, Mayamakwile, we give him la. Sige societal structures that I couldn't operate to by it's not easy. I couldn't elections transparent when see Hibasika imkai the umpayaba. Ado major amki case the kitan Kennedy was a major on a post-conflict society, Hibagi mean Tolama the Amkan Cray Mogi narratives. I could get Adugi or 1986 Matung the 87 Mogi can do a meso a court constitution, accommodate or Matung the Makoigi Punsi Kongsi, I could get Kennedy Haitai. I am Miam the Tangzaning Base. I also have the anxiety that you have because we belong to the same community, same stock of people. Nata. Adui manung duda mu ekoi maselzi hauji aina kanna haijaning basi chingmi tamigi wari loi thado kanda politics ki moral amato politics ki parameters chanaga but modern democratic values mem akoi appropriate tawru basida I couldn't expect torum basing do karai chat khige sine Nasina X party de oba hang Y party de oba pangdana plan A, B, C, D, and sum chatkiba. That politics we are not supporting. Sige criticism as a yamna rich oina, Ikoina, Piba Matautai, Aduganga say access to power in a Haisaba. Access to power is a Karamana Tugagani, Karamana Lehangani Haitadi, accumulation to well a sig critic on Pibatai, economy is a critic to time. Kudamo India is 6% population, 70% wealth of the nations, control to that Karamana Lemur population, then a power excess fund, do not have a question. Similarly, bureaucracy they retired or bureaucracy they retired or officer retirement mali how the election magi kind of samito bolumita 6.23 crore asset lay high accounted nico unaccounted we don't know aduga ngarang cover newspaper yang wotanda akogi intending candidate amagina 1.08 crore lay high. Now we simply want to ask koi senior scholar to hang biromba sigi paisa dikadai la ino haibagi investigation can to India institutions like Bravo. I think there is also a structural limitation to look into the matters of what you call inappropriate asset. adugi inappropriate asset ki question tawna bagi election commission ki mechanism leitri hoju pau leiraga su madu legally yam thine enforceable oiba parameter amada seasonatri adana tension lapada ai yam haining jaba yam dilai adu ngasi gi matam jam tena pina banina ai matam du ikai khumna jaboina aina khanjabada aina ngasai haijaba ai khoi gi loishalakpasida aina haining basi handak Rahul Gandhi na parliament India's Union of States hai adu India ji as if man federalism yam thina hanali chalakpa amadon project tawi adu I think there is a problem elections ki matam sida unfortunately no party is responding to the speech given by him moigi one party do agera to party kanam khumakte adu Indian constitution ki like to party yang bureau federal hai wa hisungi sinadiye and he is coming to the parliament and all of a sudden saying that kind of federalism has been there. I think fundamentally what we were lacking was federalism also. Adugumba narratives me amdo khoi kitang alert oina political over readings peer samina ba matam gi laiba discourses in wari sing ai khoi ni intellect amo ena amasung activism ni yaumina ba changi ai gi organize over speech ti nachade adubu horen kai khanna ne na badai na khara hapsin jaba yar ai kaw bo su myam lem do male ai notes macha macha ri ka semjarak pani mayam da tha okay aroi boina aina sidai da aina mayam gi nungai na ba ai wari khutang li jage 1829 da sati system ji India da muthali ko mayam khangbirang mani loina 1829 India sati system was banned by a regulation called 1829 sati regulation. Interesting point. Gayatri Spivakova post-colonial nupi story theoretician nupi mana Indian origin mana sumai haiba 1829 da sati is muthat kreba adubu British na sati is muthat leba for the sake of the welfare of the brown people problem on thoeba 1829 matung the sati system went to become a system itself haiba adu practice to lai adu mana kai gino na mana European scholars in the respond thoeba because there is a historical repression of the voice of the subaltern. That is the low-ranked people, that is women. Therefore, even if you have a law to ban sati, that will really not solve the problem because the entire structure of making yourself loyal to a particular idea and structure is so embedded that there can be no such change through laws. With these words, I think it is very interesting for me. I Manipur, in that parliament, the current change question akoi mi ani kha amak chakhi baduna kai do no have a question am la aduna India gi sigi discourse da ikoni yaw ba have it's not easy because ngasai gi sati system duna sati muthale harabasu nupi singdi makha tan adum siba laiki kari gi no have the nupi gi voice historically repressed oi minority oi they could not speak for themselves so as I think we also live in a situation where we seem to have failed or we seem to have been historically deprived to speak our own voice. Thank you.
Yam nuaizai Noni na yam phajaba points mayam ama thambikre ai loinamak summarize tawjabadi ngamjaroi adumakpu aina note tawsin jahobada anouba politicians mayam ama naha mayam tholai se are they really critiquing the present polity si critic tawribra natraga asoiba system duda aiju saruk ama phangge hena changjil ibra haibagi question nama ihan hanbada yam chawna post tawi I think it requires a lot of reflection from us aduga akoina thamjaba CSO yawgadra haibagi issues is the mana problem du phajana problematize or thambirami Mizoram ga khoga khenari se Mizoram di cross conflict ni akoi di conflict amagi manung da leibani electoral politics da CSO na loinamak yawshalu ba haibasina electoral politics ki beyond the lariba political questions si dilute tawgidra haibagi achauba wahang ama post tawbirami amadi discursive politics ta ngasagi khenaba ma leiraga dialogue tawraga loisanarakoi mahutta violent oina hekta hatna sunabagi potsi yam toina tholukpagi potsi yamna alarming oiba trend amani na thambirami amadi aroibada law ngaktana yade potse social systems and structures ingsi address tawdragadi law idudi hayeng adum ukin gi library da dum tan lei pot amadum lei yam nuai thank you very much.